YouTube channel. My name is Shelby. Thank you all for being here. If you see that red live button in the top corner, that means you're catching this live. If you do not see that button, then you're watching the replay. If so, please comment #replay. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to comment below and tell me where you're watching from, because I always like to see how far my videos get out there in the world of YouTube. But if you are new and you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed this project, I hope you consider subscribing. It would mean the absolute world to me, as well as all the other crafters that's in this event today. We've got kind of a small event for you guys today. There's only 7 of us, and I'm kicking things off. Sorry, y'all, I just had to get my comments pulled up here because I'm blind as a bat. I can't see the phone. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all a little bit about this event and, who all's in it, etc., while we wait for some people to jump on here. But yeah, don't be shy, guys. Chat. I love to chat and engage with you guys. So this is just a fun craft and chat live YouTube collaboration. It is hosted by my crafty bestie, Leah, from Make All the Things With Me. Hi, Julie. And we each get 45-minute segments, and the theme is Crafter's Choice, which is always so great because you never know what everybody's going to make. Up after me is going to be Traycee from Tracee's Crafty Kreations. Then after her is our Backroom Kreations. Then Make All the Things With Me. Then Fraps and Scraps. And ending this event tonight is going to be Christy's Crafty Cottage. So we have a good lineup, guys. Very good crafters. So we will have a playlist in each of our descriptions. So that way you will see after each one of us goes live, you can go back and watch everybody. Because I understand, some people may be out and about and doing things. So you can always watch the replay. No biggie. And there's my crafty bestie and our host, Leah. Hi, Karen. So I'm going to get started, guys, because we only got 45 minutes. And anybody who knows me, if you follow me on Facebook, anybody who knows me knows that my videos tend to get a little bit long. So yeah, welcome in, my friends. Welcome in, everyone. So I'm just going to be making like a simple little fun spring bunny project because I've been seeing all these crafters. I live in the United States. I live in Tennessee. I've been seeing all these crafters posting that they're still getting snow. Oh my gosh. We've been getting cold weather, but we haven't been getting snow. And it's like, okay, Mother Nature, what are you doing? So we're gonna try to send the spring vibes to Mother Nature. We're gonna try to get her to bring on the spring weather. Forget the snow. Yes, I do make crafts. Welcome in. And there's Tracee's Crafty Kreations. She's up after me, guys. So for our base, I'm just using this little cutting board that I got from Dollar Tree. I can't remember the exact size. It's maybe like an 8x10, maybe a little bigger-ish, give or take. Yeah, Leah, I saw your post. And then we're going to be using this adorable bunny printable. I wish I could remember where I got it from. I just know that it was on Facebook, because I follow so many crafters. And a lot of them make their own images. And I remember somebody had posted it and said, free to download and use. So that's what I did. So we're going to start by painting our entire cutting board with plaster by Waverly. I love my Waverly chalk paint. So that's one thing to know about me, guys. If y'all are new, just know I love my Waverly. So yeah, tell me, how's the weather? How's the weather where you guys are at? Are y'all getting spring weather, or are y'all getting winter weather still? That just blows my mind. I just cannot believe that some places are still getting snow. And we're like, what, a month into springtime already? Like, that just is crazy to me. I should have watered this down. This paint is very thick. I think a lot of my paints are getting dried up. Which means shopping trip. Hi, Kathy. Yes, a bunny. Well, thank you. Winter here, rainy. Yeah, so I don't like the rain either. But it's just been cold here. Like, it'll be 30 degrees in the morning and then like 70 to 80 for the most part. Now, some days it hasn't been getting warm at all, but you know, it'll get like to the 70s and 80s by lunchtime, and it's like, okay, Mother Nature, can we make up our mind, please? But Leah, I'm gonna need one of y'all to help me keep up with the time, because I'm bad about that. One of y'all just tell me when I'm getting close to my time. Just let me know, please, and thank you. I don't think I'm gonna worry about doing a second coat just because the image is going to cover up, I think, almost all of this entire board. So I don't think I'm gonna stress about it. I just needed a lighter color than, you know, the natural wood, just so it'll make the image stand out a little bit more, make it pop just a little bit. But it's a very, very pretty image. It's got, it's my style. It's got that, you know, aged, vintage distressed look. Now I'm all about that. All about that. Toss you on Facebook. Thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate that. That too. Yeah, it's for springtime, but I'm a hot weather person. I would rather take the sunshine, the warmth all day than winter. So I'm like, bring on summertime, baby. Bring on summertime. Well, thank you so much for subscribing. It means so much to me. Because I'm still pretty new to YouTube world, so means the world to me. Yeah, I should have definitely put water in this paint because it is super, super thick. All right. I think we're going to call that good enough, guys. We're going to get it dried. Let's make sure I got all my edges because you are going to be able to see that. Looks good enough to me, guys. From India. Well, welcome. Yes, I live in the United States. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. So let's move this over to the side. So do you like to craft too? Where's all my crafty folks at? All right. But yeah, I think we're going to be good with just the one coat. Sunny or moody. Depends on the day. Depends on the day. Love to do crafts. What kind of crafts do you like to make? 84 in Texas, girl. I'm moving to Texas. You got a room for me over there, Traycee? Because I'm over this like 30-degree weather. I'm like, nope. Julie, how's the weather where you're at, my friend? So what are you guys up to besides watching me? 55 in Michigan. Yeah, see, that's what it is here. It's like the high, I think it was like 50-something when I went out a little bit earlier. Because I went to Dollar Tree. I was actually looking for the little silver platters. That's what I was going to use as my base. But guess what? Of course, the one time I need it, they don't have it. So I found these, and I'm like, well, this will work. Come on, very humid. That's okay, girl. That's okay. I'm originally from Mobile, Alabama. I understand all about the humidity. I'm good, girl. I'm good. Small handcrafts, which I have at home. I mostly like to paint, and I like to build or revamp. That's what I like to do, is usually take a sign either from Dollar Tree or from the thrift store, and I like to turn it into something completely different. But we gotta make sure this is completely dry before we do the Mod Podge, which I think it is, so there you go. That's what we started out with, and of course I will paint the back, but just for time's sake, we're not going to worry about that right now. Mod Podge, Mod Podge. Oh, well, that's cool. That's very cool. I wish I was good at like freehanding and stuff, but I'm really not. Okay, we're just doing a generous layer of just your regular matte finish Mod Podge. So I got a question though. Y'all's Dollar Trees. You know the little metal platters that I was talking about that they have in the kitchen section? Well, they have, you know how they used to have the oval ones and the rectangle shaped ones? Do y'all still carry the oval shaped ones? Because I feel like I have not seen the oval shaped ones in a while at any of my Dollar Trees around me. And then when I didn't even see any of the rectangle ones, I'm kind of wondering if that they're going to stop making those. You are our revamping queen. That's right. That's right. My little tiara. I guess I need to make me a tiara, don't I? I haven't seen that either. Been looking. Are you selling it? Well, unfortunately, my friend, I can only sell locally. I cannot afford the shipping to ship outside the United States. But yes, I do sell everything that I make. I just can't afford to ship internationally. All right, so I think we're good with a generous layer of Mod Podge. Okay, now let's get our print back. And yes, we are going to have to trim it off, you know, sand it off a little bit, all that good stuff. I just want to get as much of the bunny print on here as possible. I put that on all kinds of I put that on like super crooked. All right, I got a little bit of a wrinkle there, but that's okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think that looks good. And I did print this on rice paper just because rice paper is a little more forgiving than just regular printer paper. But yes, you can. I have done that before. You can print on regular printer paper. So it looks like we got most of our bunny print on there. Cut off a little bit on this one ear, but that is okay. That is okay. Love that print. Me too. That's awesome. Haven't seen a cute print. Thank you guys. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Okay. Let's get this dried. How are we doing on timing? So I got about 30 minutes. I say we're doing pretty good. We're going to get this dried and then we're going to trim off the excess. But yeah, this is a gorgeous print. I wish I could remember where I got it from. I just know I did get it off of Facebook from another crafter. I love this little like lazy Susan, but at the same time, because it keeps spinning so much, it's like, okay, I need you to stay still for just a second. Just a second. Nice craft. Thank you. Yeah, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, throw some hearts up or thumbs up if you're enjoying this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so let's cut off the extra, and then we'll sand off the rest. You do it like a, yeah. It does remind me of that. Yeah, that's too funny. That is too funny. So what kind of music are we playing then? What's y'all's favorite kind of music? Tell me. What's your favorite genre? Or your favorite artist? Tell me your favorite artist. I like a little bit of everything. It really just depends on what mood I'm in, is what music I'm going to have playing. And I'm just taking my little gator sander, and we're just going to try to sand off the excess. I keep forgetting to change the little sanding pad because this one's getting worn out. So it makes it a little harder to sand it off. Eminem. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, now you gotta tell me your favorite Eminem song. And funny story about Eminem is, because of course I grew up listening to Eminem. But my brother-in-law and his friend, I was in the car with my sister-in-law, and we were sitting in the front seat. The boys were in the back seat, and we were all heading to Walmart. And all of a sudden, an Eminem song came on. Do y'all know the song Just Lose It? And so then all of a sudden, I started rapping it word for word. And the look that the boys gave me, they were like, what? I said, y'all didn't know I could rap, did you? Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Michael Jackson, another good one. Yeah, I love Michael Jackson. So you have really good taste in music. But here lately, though, I've been on a rock kick. So I've been listening to rock music, you know, like punk rock or alternative rock, pop rock. I don't really listen to a lot of like heavy metal or anything. I do some songs, but look how precious this is. It is too precious for words, y'all. Too precious. Me too, I like a variety. Yeah, and I listen to everything. Hip hop, country. My favorite country, I would say my favorite time would be like late 90s, early 2000s. That's my favorite country. But yeah, I listen to everything. My favorite Eminem is Without Me. All right, guys, so we got that done, got it dried. Now we're going to take our wax, just because I love the distressed look. We're going to go in with our vintage photo. I was going to say, if I could get this open. And we're just going to kind of blend it in a little bit. Because I know this printable already has that look, like that ink distressed look, but all we're doing is just adding just a little bit more. Plus I'm trying to cover up where I did a boo-boo down here, because I should have scooted the printable down a little bit more, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. We're blending. This is just really going to make the printable look even more aged. I like all kinds of music too. Eric Church. Yeah, Eric Church is a good one. I would say my favorite song, oh man. Like which genre? Because now if you're talking like country, man, that is hard. I don't have favorite songs. I have favorite artists. It would be like Brooks and Dunn, George Strait, Alan Jackson, Shania Twain, Jody Messina. So yeah, you gotta be more specific. What genre are you talking about? But now if you're talking about hip hop and stuff, it would probably be Usher and Ciara. Even though I have a lot more than that, but those two, like, I like most of their songs. So yeah, you gotta give me a genre, and then we can go from there. But I have way too many favorite songs. Way too many. Oh, I'm loving this. Hip hop, good one. Everything 80s is my jam. Yeah. I like that too. It just, like I said, I just have to be in the mood for certain things. And just here lately, I don't know if it's because I've been stressed and I just need to, just headbang whatever. So I've been listening to more rock than anything else. And now my favorite rock would be, okay, I have three. I have three right now that are like my absolute favorite. I like all those two showing to like the 80s too. No, let's change it to 4. Okay, so my top 4 would be Skillet, 1,000 Foot Crutch, Set It Off, and Evanescence. Evanescence has a new song out that they did for a Netflix series that's going on right now, and the song is called Afterlife, and I'm like obsessed with it. But I would say like Skillet, they are my jam. They are my jam. I would love to see them in concert. All right, guys. So all I'm doing is just going around the edges, just kind of blending it in a little bit, and we're just kind of dab a little bit. Whatever we have left on here, just kind of dab it around. I love it. I know it doesn't really look like I did anything to it, but I promise I did. I promise. Nice. Yeah, I told you, it just depends which genre and all that, what mood I'm in. Alright, so we're doing good on time. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the bow next. I think we'll go ahead and do the bow. Depends on my mood. See? Same as me. Depends on my mood. Okay, just had to dry that ink. Okay, so I know it really doesn't look like it, but look, y'all. That is too precious. Okay, next, let's move this out of the way. Let's work on our bow real quick. And I'm going to actually keep it simple. I'm just going to use this fabric. I think this came from Dollar Tree, but I usually get my fabric either at Dollar Tree or Walmart. Nice bunny. Thank you very much. Because I know I usually like to mix it up when I'm making these messy fabric bows. I usually like to use like multiple different colors and patterns, of fabric. But for this one, I think we're just going to stick with the one. We're just going to keep this one simple. We're going to keep it simple, Shelby. Keep it simple, Shelby. Hi, Lavon. How are you? But thank y'all for being here and for supporting me and all these other crafters. Again, this is just a craft and chat YouTube collaboration. There's 7 of us. This event is hosted by Leah from Make All the Things With Me. Up after me is going to be Traycee from Tracee's Krafty Kreations. And so just make sure y'all check out the playlist. That'll be linked in the description of each of our lives so you can follow along and catch everybody, whether it's live or on the replay. And hit that subscribe button. Everybody, guys. These are all a bunch of wonderful crafters. Very amazing ladies. Super talented. So you will not regret it. If you like crafting, you need to watch them. You need to subscribe. Spell check. Thank thank you so much for subscribing. So we're just going to do a simple little messy bow. And what I'm doing, yes, I know it seems kind of redundant because there is a bow already on this bunny. But I wanted it more like a 3D look. Like I wanted it to really pop out is the reason why I'm doing this. Okay? And that's the reason I decided just to stick with the one type of fabric instead of doing multiple. I want to make it just a little smaller than the one on the actual image. Okay, there we go. I just cut out 5 strips, but you can do as many as you want to. Because who knows, I might end up cutting more out. We'll just see. We'll see. Just see how I feel. American chicken or Indian butter chicken? I don't know. Both good. Both good. I don't know. I guess it's like music. Just depends on my mood. This is going to be so cute on the bunny. Thank you, Kathy. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. Just want to... Wait, didn't I go this way first? Yeah. I just wanted to keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple. Sometimes simple is best. At least that's how I feel. Don't always have to be fancy. Don't always have to go all out. It's 3 a.m. in the morning, and I was just looking at the crafts you're making. Oh, it's 3 a.m.? Goodness. No, it's almost 5 p.m. here where I'm at. I'm in Central Time in the United States, and it's almost 5 p.m. where I'm at. Well, now I really do appreciate you being on here at 3 a.m. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Hope you're enjoying it. All right, one more, and then I think we'll be done. Hi, there's Lori from the Farmhouse Stencil Shop. And there's Jeanette from our Backroom Kreations. Welcome in, everyone. Daylight. Sorry, I'm trying to go like the opposite way I had the first time, and so I get confused which way I went. Which way I went a minute ago. And when I cut these strips, I did keep them a little bit on the smaller or the thinner side. Well, that one I just took completely out. All right, hold on. I didn't mean to. I was trying to cut off the extra. That's the only thing I don't particularly like about messy bows. That is going to be pretty, and we'll definitely have to trim up the tails a little bit. They're a little crazy right now. I think they're a little bit too long. I've been watching crafters all day, so I'll just hop. Well, I appreciate you hopping over here. You get it? Hop. I appreciate you hopping over here, Lori. Now, but I understand Facebook and YouTube have been busy with a lot of like crafters and events going on all at the same time. So yeah, it means so much that you came over here for just a minute. All right, tie one more knot, and then I think we'll be done with our bow. Fun, too cute. Thank you, guys. And yeah, Miss Jeanette from our Backroom Kreations, she is in this event as well. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, she is up after Traycee, who is after me. Lord, y'all, I'm breaking everything. All right, Shelby, calm down. We're doing good. 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes. Oh, I did it the perfect size. Look at this. Yes, I know it all is a lot of the same color, but it's so cute. Okay, let's do something about these tails though, because they're a little bit too long. A little bit too long. Okay, that's better. That's better. They were a little bit too long and crazy. Okay, so let's go and glue that on, and then I've got a few other little accessories. Oh my gosh, y'all, I didn't even have my glue gun on. Well, that's okay. We can work on, let's see, what were we gonna do next? So for some other embellishments, see, we're gonna add our little bow on top. Love it, too cute. Love, looks like a vintage bunny. Exactly, that's what I was going for. So let me tell y'all real quick while we're waiting for the heat tool to heat up. So I was going to make a little tag for this sign, and these, as you can see, I've already used up a bunch of them. These came from the Krafty basket case over on Facebook. She makes a lot of free printables for you to use and stuff. So these are all like, you know, Easter spring theme ones, and I love the look of them. They have that vintage grungy look, which goes along with our sign. So I used the one that said spring, and then because I had printed that just on regular copy paper, it needed a background. It needed something more like stable instead of just gluing paper on here. So I just took a piece of cardboard and literally Mod Podged it on. That was it, just to give it a little something extra. So we're gonna put our little tag on here, and then also for more embellishments, because I feel like it goes with the flowers and the prints and all that that's in the background of this. I have these little buttons that I got from either Joann's or Hobby Lobby, but they're hearts, and you see how they got like flowers, they got the bow and stuff. It goes with this printable, so we're going to use those as embellishments, and I'm actually going to use both of them in this project. Well, if I can get this thing off of this one. All right, but we got to cut the back part off. Hi, Norma. A subtle 3D look is awesome. Exactly. Cute bunny. Love those buttons. Thank you, guys. So we're going to cut, you see this little like top part here that's sticking up. We need that gone because we need it to be flat. Y'all, I'm afraid it's going to like pop me in the face. Whew. Okay, we're good. So we cut that off. So now it is completely flat, and we're going to glue one that's going to be here. And then I've got the other one. Let's try to get this little metal piece off first. There we go. Okay. Again, let's try not to injure myself. Okay, there we go. So for the other one, and just I feel like it goes with our vintage look. Okay, chat, I'm gonna go to sleep. Nice work. I wish I were born in the U.S. I'll definitely buy that bunny. Maybe next life. Well, have a good night's rest, and thank you for being here. Hi, Regina. All right, so to go with our vintage look, we're going to use these Sweet Annie florals that I ordered off of Amazon. Sorry, y'all, my nose is running. Gotta love springtime. So obviously we're going to have the tag and one of the little heart buttons down here on the bow. But then for the other one, we're going to... I'm actually going to take a few of these Sweet Annies. I love Sweet Annies, and they smell amazing. If y'all are wanting some Sweet Annies, I did share a link to the Etsy shop where I actually ordered these from. I did share that on my Facebook page, so if you want to go check that out. Now, I don't know if they have any left, because they do sell out fast, but you can still follow that shop, and then when they get more in, you'll obviously get a notification. Well, I may not be able to do exactly what I was wanting to do, because I was wanting it to kind of, see, I feel like our base is not quite big enough. Pollen was high yesterday in Ohio. Oh yeah, it's awful. I bought some. Thanks for sharing. Awesome, Kathy. Is that where you got it from? You got it from the same place? Yeah, I've been waiting for them to get more in stock, and so when I finally saw that, I ordered me a new box because you see I'm running low, and so I did that. I went ahead and ordered a box, and then I was like, well, I better share this with everybody just in case, because I love Sweet Annie's. They're so fun to craft with. They're simple. They're beautiful. And the best part is they smell amazing. I'm trying to think, maybe I need a smaller piece. I feel like these pieces might be just a little bit too big. Here we go. Let's try, because I don't want to go overboard. We just need a subtle hint. We just need a subtle hint. I did. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know, maybe we don't need to tie them. Because I wanted it to kind of like sit up here. You're doing great job. Do more. I'll see you and comment in your video, Shelby. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing more. Thank you. All right, so all I did just to help keep these little Sweet Annies together, I just took some string and just tied those together real quick. And then I'm going to actually cut most of that string off because I just needed them to kind of be stable and be together. And then we're going to glue the little heart over the top. Okay, so maybe my glue gun is heated up enough. So I have a question for you guys. This was kind of a like a maybe. I had thought about doing the cinnamon and Mod Podge technique on here to like also give it more of a, you know, vintage aged look. So do y'all think that would look good if we did a little bit of cinnamon and Mod Podge on here? Okay, so let's glue our tag on. And I'm trying not to cover up our bunny because he is too stinking cute. He is too stinking cute. Kind of wish the tag was just a little bit smaller, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll make it work. We're gonna make it work. Oh, I absolutely love this. I was thinking of planting Sweet Annie, but then I said, no, I don't need another thing to do. Jeanette, I feel you, girl. I feel you, girl. I really do. That's why I keep like seeing all these crafters coming up with these new, you know, all these new like crafting techniques or like, you know, trying these new things. And I'm like, man, I'm like, that looks so cool, but it's like, I really don't need something else to do, something else to buy. Oh, this is precious. It is precious. We're doing great on timing, guys. So what do y'all, I love the sweet smell. Me too. Me too. So what y'all think about the cinnamon and Mod Podge? Should I do a little bit of that? Should I do a little bit of that on here somewhere? What do y'all think? Let me know. I wonder how hard it is to grow Sweet Annie. Then again, no, I can't grow anything. I have a brown thumb. I don't have a green thumb, y'all. Truth be told. Truth be told. All right, now let's get rid of all the little pieces flying everywhere. Okay. If y'all hear that weird noise in the background, that's my husband trying to crank our lawnmower because with all this rain we've been having, our yard is starting to look like Jumanji. starting to look like Jumanji. Oh my gosh, it is precious. All right, what do y'all think of the little Sweet Annie we added in the top corner? This is adorable. Me too. I kill weed. Amen, sister. Amen. Me too. What do y'all think? What do y'all think of our little bunny? I feel like his name would be Peter. This would be Peter Rabbit, I feel like. So we're going to call this Peter, okay? Adorable, so adorable. Thank you, guys. Yeah, throw some hearts up, thumbs up, if y'all like our little Peter Bunny Rabbit. All right, guys. So what did we decide? What did we decide about the Your Bunny is Darling? Thank you, Regina. And there's Crafting with Cat Creations. How are you, my friend? Pretty. Thank you, guys. I kind of think we need to do the cinnamon. Perfect. Cute Peter Bunny. So yeah, what do y'all think? Look, y'all, I'm running out of paper towels, running out of everything. I think we need a little bit of cinnamon somewhere. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Y'all, I got like Sweet Annie stuff. I got everything everywhere. So again, real quick, since I've only got a few minutes left, just as another reminder, up after me is Traycee from Tracee's Krafty Kreations. Then it's our Backroom Creations, Make All the Things With Me, Fraps and Scraps, and Christy's Krafty Cottage is going to be our last crafter for this event. And it's just a fun little craft and chat YouTube collab, and it is hosted by Leah from Make All the Things With Me. So make sure y'all follow along. Make sure you follow everybody, like, subscribe, and go check them out. Go support them. And I can't wait to see what Traycee comes up with. All right, so where do we want some cinnamon? And what I like to do is I just like to take my Mod Podge, go in random places all around, and then take my cinnamon and just kind of like shake it over where I put, well, is it coming out? There we go. Shake it over where I put the Mod Podge. That's a little too much. I like to do just a little bit at a time. But that's it, guys. You just have literally just cinnamon and Mod Podge. See? And the cinnamon and Sweet Annie's makes your project smell wonderful. But obviously, if you are allergic to cinnamon, do not do this. Lord knows. Yeah, if you are allergic, please do not use the cinnamon. And I just use regular cinnamon that you can get at the grocery store. I don't use anything fancy. I don't use the expensive stuff. I literally used the Great Value cinnamon. It was like 98 cents. Oh no, there comes Backseat Crafter. And for anybody who's new, that is my husband. So you see where I started adding the cinnamon? I just feel like it gives it cinnamon? Because it goes with my look and it makes it smell wonderful. All right, so I got 3 minutes, guys, because I want to.
But why?
If you don't go on somewhere.
Just doesn't make any sense. Why?
Makes sense to me. What about y'all? Does it make sense to y'all?
See, look, now she's wasted all my seasonings. All my spices there.
No, we literally have a whole nother actual kitchen seasoning in the kitchen. This is the Kraft cinnamon.
Sure. I believe it when I see it.
And then what you do want to do, guys, is you do want to actually go over your cinnamon with more Mod Podge just so it'll seal in. Perfect touch. Love it. Hi, Backseat Crafter.
Hello, the world of Facebook, or is this YouTube?
This is YouTube.
Oh, hello, the world of YouTube. The YouTubians. Alright. I'm going to coin that phrase. I'm going to the store.
I know. What are you going to the store for?
Peter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Alright, so just doing just a little bit here and there, and see how I'm doing, like all different sizes and all that. it really makes this look rustic. Sounds like Bessie Crafter going on down there. He is. Cinnamon accents look wonderful. We sound fancy, YouTubians. Yeah, it does make us sound fancy. Does make us sound fancy. But yeah, I'm just doing just a little bit at a time. And there's a reason I lay the paper towel down is because obviously whatever falls on the paper towel, I will, you know, put it back in here and reuse it. I got 1 minute, guys. I think we're almost done adding the cinnamon. Maybe just a little bit more. But yeah, make sure y'all head on over to Tracee's Krafty Kreations. Go check her out. Yeah, this technique is very, very simple, but I really feel like it elevates your project so much. All right, guys, I think I might put just a little bit here on the bottom, but other than that, this project's done, guys. So what do y'all think? I am proud of myself. Y'all, I got a project done in 45 minutes. I need to pat myself on the back for that one. Leah, are you watching this? Oh, goodness gracious. It's just, y'all just know. Y'all know if you've been around me a long enough time, you know that it's hard for me to do events that are only like 45 or 30-minute segments. Like, that's almost impossible for me. So, but thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure you check out the rest of the crafters and follow along. And we do have the playlist in the description of each of our lives. So click on that or head straight over to Tracee's Krafty Kreations and let's go see what she's making for us today. So thank y'all for joining us. Until next time. Bye, guys.